Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for today, star of TV and radio, fan of games and gaming, Mr. Jonathan Ross.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't think I've been eating these. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. Willkommen, bienvenue, or as they say here in Amsterdam, konnichiwa. It is great to see you all here today. I know some of you have travelled quite a distance. You made a big effort to be here, and we appreciate you making that journey. Should also say hello to everyone who's watching online around the world. Thank you for tuning in and joining us. Now, as a gaming fan myself, I was thrilled when Nintendo called me and offered me the chance to look at this new thing early, and also to come over here and talk to you about the first ever gaming console that delivers 3D as we experience it in real life, without the need for special glasses, no matter how large. Today we're going to show you something which is obviously exciting, but also completely unique, ladies and gentlemen. It is, of course, the Nintendo 3DS. And the good news for everyone right here is that by the end of the day, all of you will have the chance to experience it for yourself firsthand. But in the meantime, well, we had to work out how to explain to you what it actually was like, the full 3D effect of the Nintendo 3DS without you actually holding one. That's quite a challenge. After a couple of hours of painstaking research, I think I came up with the perfect way to do that, which is to pass the buck and get someone else out here to do it. So here, to explain more about the Nintendo 3DS, will you please welcome Nintendo of Europe's Managing Director of Marketing and PR, Laurent Fischer.
Thank you, Jonathan. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in Amsterdam. As you may remember, over a decade ago, we experimented with 3D. We even considered incorporating it into GameCube. But the technology to enable people to view 3D just wasn't there. In fact, ever since the day of NES, we've been pursuing the possibility of 3D. Because we have not given in, we were able to find out that the technology has improved. And as we kept challenging ourselves to find a way to use it on our systems, we can benefit from the fact, as far as 3D experience is concerned, portable game machines have an advantage over home consoles, because they come with their own screen. We have developed a portable entertainment device that enables you to view full 3D in the palm of your hand. And there is much more to the Nintendo 3DS than bringing 3D gaming to the masses. Let's take a look. We reinvented gaming with the original touchscreen Nintendo DS. And then again with the Wii's motion controller. Now, the Nintendo 3DS is set to change gaming again. Of course, the most obvious change is the large 3D display screen on top.
So I can see it from here. And am I right in thinking that it obviously is bigger than the smaller screen? Is that bigger than the screen on my DSi?
Yeah, absolutely, that's right. That top screen is about 10% larger than the one on your Nintendo DSi. But what is really unique is what you experience on the screen. The 3D effect is fully adjustable. If you look just to the right of the screen, over there, you can see the 3D depth slider. This enables you to adjust the 3D to suit you.
And whenever I buy something like this, I always want to know whether it's going to be backward compatible. Can you play the old DS games on it?
Yeah, you bet. Nintendo 3DS will accept not only your Nintendo 3DS games, but also almost all your favorite Nintendo DS and DSi titles. There's also a SD card memory slot. 2 gig cards come with the system, and of course, you can upgrade from there by purchasing larger size SD cards.
And the controls, they look more or less the same as the ones we're used to.
Yeah, you find again the basic control. You have A, B, X, and Y buttons on the right. On the left and right shoulder, you have the left and right shoulder button, and on the other side, you also recognize the control pad. But here's a new addition, and it's an important one, that analog circle pad just above the control pad you can see over there. Developers are going to love using this for precise movement of character, or movement of the camera, or put it into other innovative uses, but we'll have more of that later.
Which is something you say quite a lot, I notice.
Yeah. What we can see, however, what we can't see, however, are the 2 elements at work inside the consoles. A built-in motion sensor and gyro sensor can react to the motion and tilt off the system.
Which sounds to me incredibly impressive, but I've no idea what that actually means.
So, whether players are twisting the system side to side or moving them up or down, their motion-compatible Nintendo 3DS games respond instantly. No other system includes so many tools for game developers to create new and fun experiences for players. Next, I'd like to point out something small but means a lot. You see that light over there? Actually, you're looking there.
Yeah, well, there's both places.
Okay, let's try. Okay,
3D.
It's the same on the same side. This will signal a new level of automatic connectivity that will take handheld gaming onto another level. But more of that later.
Well, there you go again. Your wife must love it when you keep saying that, more of that later. One thing I have to ask you, now I saw in the film that it said it has a 3D camera. This is a true 3D camera?
Yeah, absolutely. It actually got 3 cameras, as you had noticed, in the movie. The first is just above the screen and is allowing you to photograph your own image as you use the consoles. On the outside, there's also 2 separate cameras. These 2 cameras will allow developers to explore new forms of game design, and on top of this, with Nintendo 3DS, you can take and view your own 3D photos and share them with friends by SD memory card.
Well, I love the idea that 3D photos are great. It's such an exciting thing. What else? What other features can you tell us about?
So, apart from being able to watch and play in 3D without glasses, another interesting aspect of the Nintendo 3DS is Spot Pass.
Spot Pass.
What's that?
Okay, I have no idea. What is it?
Spot Pass will revolutionize the way you receive content whilst on the move. When you enter a compatible Wi-Fi area and your Nintendo 3DS receive data, the notification LED I was speaking a bit earlier will illuminate, showing you that it has received content such as notification and data that can be used in the game. System updates after hardware launch will add content to be received by Nintendo 3DS, such as 3D video. To make it work, we are in contact with a number of potential Wi-Fi hotspot partners across Europe, including Guglielmo and Linkem in Italy. We have KPN here in the Netherlands. We have Telecom in Germany, TMN in Portugal, Meteor in France, and BT Phone in the UK.
So your console, basically, when you're out, it will connect without you having to lift a finger, without you having to do anything.
Yeah, that's right. This happens even if you are not aware of it, and no matter what game is currently installing your game slot. Even during the system sleep mode, your Nintendo 3DS can access the internet and will receive a wide variety of content.
And can you receive that content through your Wi-Fi at home as well?
Yes, absolutely you can. Once you've set it up on your Nintendo 3DS.
Yes, you've got it configured. What kind of content? Can you be more specific about the kind of content you'll be receiving?
Absolutely. We have already lined up some very interesting partners on that topic. We're pleased to announce today that we have partnered with Eurosport to bring engaging 3D sport videos to the Nintendo 3DS via Sport Pass in the future. Sport video has the power to appeal to everyone. Eurosport, as a pioneering media group with extensive sport content and 3D expertise, is the perfect pan-European partner to provide users with compelling 3D content through Nintendo DS. We are also in discussion with partners at the country level. In the UK, for instance, we are working with British Sky Broadcasting to provide short-form content from Sky 3D to Nintendo 3DS. We look forward to revealing more about this partnership in the coming months. But this is just the beginning. We are in discussion with many more potential partners. Our aim is to deliver regular, engaging and entertaining content to all Nintendo 3DS owners via Sport Pass.
And sport in 3D always looks great. I believe we just so happen, though, to have a representative from one of those partners, at least here today, don't we?
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Okay, so the person I'm going to introduce you to now, I know my kids are going to be very jealous that I get to meet him here today, because not only is he the co-founder of the legendary Aardman Animations, the world-famous company, of course, that not only are behind Wallace and Gromit, but have made feature films like Flushed Away and Chicken Run, of course. But for me, I'm excited because he is the man responsible for one of my favourite animation characters of all time, Morph. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome onto the stage Mr. David Sproxton. Well done.
I'm there.
Hey, David.
Hi, Jonathan.
David.
Thank you, Jonathan. I must say I'm very pleased to be invited here today to talk to you all about Aardman involvement with Nintendo and the new Nintendo 3DS. Aardman's been in business for over 30 years now, and so much of our success is to do with our belief that at the heart of a great business, there are great ideas driven by great people. And we're fortunate that over the decades, we've developed some fantastic talent. Talent which has helped us achieve the great many successes we've had in television, feature films, and commercials, and the newly developed digital platforms of online games, websites, social networks, and multi-platform projects. But there's more to it than just talent and ideas. You need partners in this business, partners who can bring finance or access to the global market or great storytelling skills or groundbreaking technology. And I'm pleased to say that we've worked with some of the best business partners in the world, premier television broadcasters, Hollywood feature film studios, and some of the world's leading technology companies. And now, Nintendo, who are, of course, world leaders in the games industry. Aardman also prides itself on being in the vanguard of new developments, both technical and creative. For example, over 10 years ago, Aardman was one of the very first companies to launch an animated series using the internet, in partnership with Atom Films. Angry Kid found his audience through the internet with over 60 million downloads, long before he found his niche on television. Pioneering might be too strong a word for us, but innovation is very much in our DNA, and this partnership with Nintendo is very much about innovation, moving things forward, and creating new markets. And today, with over 600 people on the payroll, Aardman is firing on all cylinders, with our productions reaching huge audiences worldwide. In fact, it's this global success and Aardman's ability to create compelling content across many platforms that has led to this very, very exciting partnership with Nintendo. Last year, we worked with Nintendo to help promote the Flipnote studio on the DSi. One of our animators created 12 short films on the Nintendo DSi using the software, and we realized